guys, it's Tessa. I meant to check in yesterday and I didn't. Yesterday was Wednesday the 15th or something. I don't know. I meant to check in the week and I forgot because I've been playing the finals with my husband a lot recently, and so I might have been distracted. Also, yesterday I was working on something that I'm going to continue working on today. So on Monday or Tuesday I finished the Alt Knots Snood. Posted some pictures on Instagram for it. And then I've been watching a lot of the Stitchery recently. I really like her videos. There's a pattern she uses a lot, a dress pattern she uses a lot on knit fabrics, and it seemed like a pretty simple pattern, so I bought it. This is the McCall's 3749 and the size is 5E, which is just like the plus sizes or the larger sizes. I'm currently making D, which is just like a above the knee 3/4 sleeve. That's it. But the first draft of it I made and didn't realize until after I had sewed everything together that it's just too large. I did an extra inch on every single panel, which makes no logical sense. Total of 6 panels, so an extra inch on each side. It's just an extra 12 inches. It doesn't make any sense. It's way too large now. So basically what I'm going to do is just follow the pattern correctly. I'm either going to seam rip or just cut the seams on all of these pieces so that they're independent from each other, and then from there reline all of the or re-put all the pattern pieces on it and then recut it. So that's it for right now. I'm hoping to have this done tonight. I really didn't take me too long yesterday. I just ended up having to go back to the store to get more fabric because I didn't buy enough the first time. Alright guys, so I finished cutting out all the pieces. They're kind of scattered about, but I have them numbered and semi in order. And now we're gonna get to sewing. Got my trusty handy dandy sweet baby lover and my entrenchments. And like I thought, this construction's fairly simple. You do your front panel, your back panel, you do a straight stitch along the waist area just to like reinforce the stretchiness so it doesn't get too stretched out. Then you connect the side panels to the front, you connect the side panels to the back, and then you connect the side panels on each side together, and then you do the sleeve, and then you put the sleeve in. As you can see, I finished the dress. I'll show you a better shot here in a second. Overall, this is a very great pattern. I really like it. I think I'm gonna use it more. I don't own a lot of this like stretch knit material, this like polyester, rayon, whatever combos. But I'm thinking looking into jersey knit, which is like 95% cotton, 5% like spandex material, and seeing if maybe I can do that with this pattern. This is very much giving like Minnie Mouse because of the pattern, but I really like it. The only thing I kind of did different from the pattern was it wanted me to do the hem just with the fabric like folded over once, folded over again. But instead I did a bias tape hem instead, just because I didn't want to have to deal with like the overstretching factor. I also just hate doing hems without bias tape. I can't stand it. But yeah, the only other thing I'm not really a large fan of when it comes to this pattern is just the sleeves and the way they sit. So I feel like it buckles out a bit like a t-shirt would, versus like I kind of want it like close to the skin, like 3/4 length instead. But I think I just kind of have to fiddle around with the pattern and go from there. But yeah, alright, that's it for tonight. I really don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm currently working on a wild oleander hooded scarf from Wickedly Handmade, but I need a bummer yarn for that. And I have D&D again this weekend, and we're having taco pasta, which I don't fully know what that means yet. But yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Tessa. It is Friday night. I didn't get any crocheting, sewing, knitting, or really any crafting done today. I haven't been feeling the best really at all, and we went to the grocery store earlier today, and that was a nightmare because I guess our grocery store is reorganizing things, and because I usually do the like big shop for my husband and I, he couldn't find a couple items, so I had to run in after him, grab them, and come back out. It was a whole thing. Things are going to change a little bit here on this channel. I'm still going to be posting to Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff fairly regularly. I just kind of want to get a backlog on some videos just so I don't feel as much pressure to continuously upload or edit, upload, get it ready, and just overall pressure when it comes to that. This is also in part with work has been very odd recently, where I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, stress, in not positive feelings about my job. I know I like my job. I really enjoy working from home. I enjoy everybody I work with. And my job really isn't as stressful as I'm mentally making it out to be. So I think my big deal is that I think I just need to take a step back from all of the everything I'm doing and more focus on 1 to 2 things I'm doing. So my work is gonna come first, always, like it always has. But I think it would just be best if I did kind of separate a little bit from doing YouTube or social media as heavily as I have, at least. On Sunday I'm planning on filming another video using that dress pattern from earlier, and I'm planning on filming another video on that day as well. But I want to try to see if I can get essentially a month ahead, so 4 videos ahead at a time. I think it would just put a lot less pressure on me and stress on me, because Fridays have almost become a dreadful day for me, where it's like, okay, it's Friday, I gotta finish this video, and then once I finish the video, I've gotta finish editing it. Once I finish editing it, I've gotta hope that it'll download correctly on my computer, and then I can upload it and set it to, you know, upload or be live on Saturday. And as you saw last week, I was late on that just because I was feeling this way. With that, I'm gonna try to post some stuff on TikTok as well, I think. I just kind of been lacking in that department because I don't like filming videos or like short videos. Anyway though, what we're getting down to for today. Like I mentioned, I haven't been feeling the best. I didn't do any crafting. We went to the store, that was chaos. I finished work. And I took like a 2-3 hour nap when really I just laid in bed with our dog for a couple hours to see if that would make you feel any better. It didn't, but I'm feeling a little bit better right now, so I'm more up to doing things. But really, I've been looking at the dress I finished yesterday a bit more, and there's one problem I would like to fix. So the problem I'd like to fix is, sorry, our dog's being a little crazy, so if you see me looking, that's just me looking at him. But the problem I would like to fix is in these front seams here. You can't even really see it, but essentially the way this works, this is the back. So the way that this dress kind of works up is we have a front panel here and 2 side front panels, 2 side back panels, and 1 back panel. But where the seaming is on all of the panels that are up here, so that would be the main front panel, the sleeves, and the main back panel. So where all of those connect, I ended up essentially pressing the seams outward from each other, and I've already noticed that if I pull on it just a little bit, you can see there's a gap there in the center. And I think that's just because I didn't press the seams correctly. So what I think I'm going to do is simply cut along the edge here. I should be able to fold it to one side. I think my plan is going to be to fold it to the front or back panel and then just essentially re-stitch it down so both seams are on one side. And if it does do that gapping thing, which I'll show you what will happen. So if this is just in its resting position, looks fine. And if it tries to pull it all, nothing really happens. Is this going to create extra stitching on the outside? Yeah, it's going to be a little annoying, but this is my first draft of this dress, and I'd like to get all of the kinks out now, so when I make this second draft or second version on Sunday, I'll already know what I need to look for, and I'll already know to pay attention to how I'm putting the seams, how I'm stitching other things on. The other seam that's also kind of a problem on both sides is where the sleeve seam as well as the body seam connect, because essentially they connect to each other, so there's a lot of this like just extra fabric, and I think the way it told me to do it was to press it all to the sleeve side, which I think makes the most sense. So I'm probably going to do that, at least for that portion, and then all of the other seams, so where the sleeve connects to the front or back panel, I'll fold towards the front or back panel. I don't mind that extra bulk there. I don't think it'll bother me much. But that's it. That's the only real change I want to make, and really that's only about a 6 to 8 inch gap anyway that I need to like redo. But yeah, so that's my plan overall, because I would like to wear this tomorrow at D&D and be like, oh, look at the dress I made. But yeah, this is probably my last check-in for the night, just because again, like I've stated previously a couple times, I don't feel very good, and I don't know if I'll work on this tonight or finish it all tonight. So it was nice talking to you guys. I'll see you probably next week. But yeah, so that's it for this week. It's nice chatting with you. Feel free to come by next week, see what I've got going on, or check out my socials. Bye.